boy.
How you doing?
Ugh.
Guys, we already tried recording. It wasn't working.
I was in pain the whole time. I couldn't voice my needs.
And then I could tell that you were in pain
Yeah,
the whole time.
that's so real.
And you weren't voicing it.
Ugh, maybe I'm the only one like that.
I was like,
Who's disabled?
bro, you gotta lie down.
I do, and so I laid down. And here I am. With my braids. It's a fun night.
It is.
You want to explain what an Olipop is?
It's like a soda that's supposed to be good for you.
In what places?
In your tummy.
Oh.
I'm not like into health culture. I actually just like the way it tastes.
I tried it because I was excited. I was like, oh, my best friend has good taste.
It tastes like
I'm going to like it. And I absolutely despise it.
Yeah, we do have good taste, I think, most of the time, except for we have very different taste in food.
What?
I mean, not very different, but there are some areas where I feel like we really differ.
Really?
We like the same genres of food, but we like different textures.
Like what?
I feel like...
Give an example. We both like mac and cheese.
We do both like mac and cheese.
We both like Alfredo.
I like good Alfredo. You like questionable Alfredo.
Okay. Fighting words.
You always like look at this pasta I got, and it's always like greasy, and that's like all I can taste. Like I can see the little beads of oil on the noodles.
Yeah. Oh well, the Cheesecake Factory Alfredo was not good. I should have got the carbonara.
That was the first time I ever went to Cheesecake Factory.
We didn't even go there. We just picked it up and went to our
We
hotel.
went there. We just didn't eat there.
It was so weird though. With
we had to get into an elevator.
Yeah.
The entrance was an elevator, actually,
Yeah.
at the Cheesecake Factory we went to.
It was great.
It was delicious. Those fried mac and cheese balls changed my life.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. You know what? I like fruits and vegetables, and I like chewy textured things that you don't like. I love the kids' version of Cliff Bars, the Z Bars, the iced oatmeal Z Bars. That's my shit. For Bella, that's like SMA hell. I was like, you should try this, and she just like opened her mouth and without like asking what it was, because we were both kind of high. And then she's like, oh my god, what the fuck is that?
I didn't want to choke. I just spit out the whole thing.
She just spit out the whole
Every little oat was the iced oatmeal cookie one. I was like, oh, yeah. I like those. I love those flavors, though.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing.
Just not in the form of like a Cliff Bar.
It sucks to have swallowing and GI and digestive issues.
But that's exactly why I like Cliff Bars. It's because it takes so long to chew and swallow. It becomes like a mouth fidget.
Oh, that sounds like a personal hell fidget for me.
I hated though when I was a kid. My dad, I love him. He's not good at cooking chicken, like at all. It was unseasoned. It was dry. It was rough out there. Anyway.
Oh, that was the end of the story?
It took too long to chew the chicken, and then it was just like dry and stringy and in my mouth. And there was a little tray underneath my parents' table, and I would like spit out food I didn't like and hide it under there. And then one day we had to move the table, and all these dried bits of food that I didn't like eating fell out.
I
always thought that I hated food. Yes, it turns out I just hated my parents' food and not being able to choose what I was eating.
I used to have the same thing because I would hide pieces of spinach from my mom's quesadilla from French Meadow underneath my little IKEA wooden bed. I would stuff it under there.
I think you
and
told
pull
me
it
about
out
this.
and then stuff it under my little wooden bed. It was a baby bed. It was small.
Did anybody ever find it?
I can't remember it. It like disappeared down there.
Did you ever have like a secret little anxiety of like hoping they never found it?
I forgot about it after that.
Oh really?
I just stuffed it down there and completely forgot about it.
I grew up
I wonder if it's
in
still there.
a 1.5 story bungalow. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
It's like a story of a house and a triangle.
I think I grew up in a bungalow too at one point with my mom and my grandma. Oh my god, that was a weird memory I unlocked.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was a baby. We lived in a double bungalow with my grandma, my grandpa, and then my mom, and then my dad at the time, I'm assuming.
Wait, you all lived together as like a unit?
Yeah, like it was a double bungalow.
And they like got along with each other?
Yeah, it was before, the other lore happened.
Sorry guys, I know that was...
Ash never knew that, so Ash just figured...
Bella has
that
a
was
lot
just
of
a
lore.
memory that I unlocked.
I get really into Bella's lore. You have a lot of it. She's actually writing a book.
It's called Human Error.
We're gonna watch The Sound of Music with your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like seeing your grandma in the hospital. I'm like thinking so much about how like when you're in the hospital like that, you're not really allowed to feel pretty.
Yeah, it's true. Oh
Which
yeah.
I know doesn't
That's
mean much to some people.
Just by being disabled and having
yeah
crappy care. Sometimes.
But that's like one of the few things you have control over.
Yeah.
Out of everything, and then it's just like taken away.
Yeah.
I think that's why I wanted to talk about makeup today.
Yeah.
Like my parents are not really into fashion. My mom likes to feel pretty, which I think I got from her. Like I like to look in the mirror and like I don't think about what other people think. Like I want to impress myself, which is like I think a part of it. But also it's like a way to take control when like everything around you is chaotic. When you're like in the bathroom with like makeup brushes and there's like eyeshadow everywhere and like the world gets quiet and you just get to like pick how you look that day.
Yeah.
And your grandma can't even paint her nails.
Yeah.
In the hospital.
It's sad.
Because of the fucking monitor. Which I get, but like, come on,
the
bro.
O2 machine. Oops, Sippa Oli. Not sponsored, but she wishes it was.
That would be lit. We should start getting
Oli
sponsors.
Pop.
We have an email. Hit us up.
I won't drink any, but he will.
What's our email?
He'll drink it every day.
You guys can email us.
That's
no.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of.
I don't even know what the email is.
Oh. We don't have an email.
We have an email, but I don't know what it is.
That's so real.
What other Olipop flavors are there? You should look it up.
I've only tried strawberry vanilla because I'm scared.
What are the other
And
flavors?
I think that's on autism. I want to try the cream soda one.
Oh.
I'm like nervous.
What else is there?
I mean, they're expensive. They're $2.99 a can.
I want to know what other ones there are.
There's like root beer.
Really? What else? I'm genuinely so.
Know, man. I can look it up.
Please do.
I just tried it for the first time when we went to Target the other day.
That was so funny. You were just like, oh, the can's cute.
And then when I was sad and on my period, I dash-marted 3 cans of it because I'm broke and sad and I was in pain.
I love you.
And I was like, let me get 3 cans.
So they gave you happiness?
Olipop.
Olipop.
Flavor.
Olipop. We should make a jingle for them. It's just we go, Olipop. Oh my gosh! If that's not their... Oh, can they rip that off though? I don't know. But it'd be like not lollipop, it'd be Olipop. Oh my god! Wow.
There's
I'm a jingle
vintage
creator.
cola, classic grape, orange squeeze.
Oh.
Dr. Goodwin.
Is that like Dr. Pepper, but it's their version?
Oh my god, I think you're
Really?
right!
That's kind of weird.
I should try every flavor. I should push myself to do that and step outside my comfort
What
zone.
else is there? Is that it?
Do I have to read the whole list?
Do you want me to read it? Because I'm genuinely so curious.
Okay, yeah, let me zoom in for you because you're a blind bitch.
Oh, well, that's mean. If nobody else cares, you can fast forward like a couple seconds. We have ginger lemon, ginger ale, cherry vanilla. That's the one. No, that you're drinking strawberry vanilla.
Yeah.
Tropical punch. Watermelon lime. What is that yellow one?
Banana cream.
That's oh,
Ugh.
I might want to try that.
No, you're nasty.
Strawberry vanilla, root beer, vintage cola, grape orange cherry. What's that green one?
Lemon lime. So I guess like Sprite.
And then the last one,
Crisp
apple.
and cream soda.
We gotta try all of them.
You're gonna try them with me?
Yeah.
Bet. Bella doesn't usually like heavily carbonated things, but this isn't super heavily carbonated.
I get really hypnotized by the packaging though. Like if it has good graphic design, I'm like, oh my god, my taste buds are gonna love it. That's why I was like, oh my god, it's so cute, it's gonna be so good, but I'm so bamboozled.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It does taste like Tums.
It does. It tastes like
the
a
strawberry
like a
vanilla
medicine.
flavor. Just this flavor. We haven't tried any of the other ones, so don't let that stop you from trying it. But if you don't like Tums, you won't like the strawberry vanilla flavor.
I want to try the banana one.
The banana cream.
Because that's the one I'm like most confused.
I'll try it, but you gotta have the rest of it. I don't really like.
I might have like a sip and then give it to someone else. Or toss it. Go put it in the fridge to just sit it there for months.
How do you feel about jelly beans and jelly bean flavors?
I don't. Okay, all of these things I'm talking about are just like soda gives me gas. Jelly beans get stuck in my teeth and they choke on them. There's always a little disabled little quirk with all of these foods.
Nobody really thinks about that.
No, I used to be like thinking that I like. I used to thought that I liked jelly beans. Because I used to go to this candy store in Nisswa, Minnesota, where I went with my grandparents on Thanksgiving. It was this little town in Brainerd, Minnesota. Okay, and they had this big candy store.
Like hell on earth.
And it had there's this little candy store called the Chocolate Ox. Okay, and the Chocolate Ox had a little jelly bean dispenser, like, stand in the middle of the whole store. And it had every single jelly bean flavor. But you know what my favorite one was?
What?
Guess.
Do you like sour stuff?
Nope, that's not what it is. It's gonna disturb you.
Oh. Did you like the black one?
No.
What's it called? My brain is buffering a little bit.
Nope, not that. It wasn't black.
It wasn't that. Was it one of the like booger flavors? Like
no,
one of the
that's
gross
gross.
ones? Was it popcorn? Oh my god, you freak.
Yes, buttered popcorn. That was my favorite flavor. Because it literally tasted like it. Like it would taste like it, and then there would be like the after flavor would be sweet. I know, but no, I like the flavor of popcorn. I just can't eat the texture. Yeah. I love the flavor. I think that's why. I think that's why.
Is the flavor with a different texture that you can handle a little more?
What do you mean?
Like you prefer the texture of the jelly bean over the popcorn?
Yeah, because I could like almost swallow the jelly bean. It eventually melts somehow.
Do you just chew them and spit them out?
Sometimes if I'm really lazy, but I think I've gotten to like swallowing them before.
Listen, I have such a toxic relationship with jelly beans.
I have such a toxic relationship with most chewy candies.
Yeah?
Especially those fucking trolley.
I think we have worms. A toxic relationship for different reasons. Do you want to go first?
No, you go first, because I've been yapping.
I had like an addiction to jelly beans, and my mom was really into diet culture. You know, like on Halloween you can only have 5 pieces of candy.
Yeah.
Or like, on Easter you have to like put it away. She would like threaten to like lock up my like candies and stuff. And like this little ADHD kid, I was like fucking gunning for that sugar rush. You know, I understand why she was worried, because I would like eat like a whole box of cookies in like 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
Like it was
You're
bad.
Still kind of like that.
I'm much
like,
better
if you were
now.
given the opportunity, though, you would.
But my brother really loved jelly beans. I love jelly beans too, but I would like mine for my favorite ones and then leave all the bad ones. Mm-hmm. And I got him like a giant thing of jelly beans for Christmas one year as a present. And he left them in the kitchen. And every day I'd be looking at them and I'd like resist. And my resistance just kept getting torn down. And I was like a feral rat in the kitchen eating like my favorite flavors. And he totally noticed like that the numbers were dwindling. And he like moved them to his closet in his bedroom. But like that's just, anyway, that's my jelly bean
What's the
lore.
difference between jelly beans and jelly bellies?
I fucking hate Jelly Belly. Or not Jelly Belly, but like off-brand Jelly Belly. I love Jelly Belly. Sorry, I smoked weed today.
I got so confused. I was like, what?
What's the off-brand? Do you remember?
I don't know, but like I just know Jelly Belly's like the staple jelly bean.
Yeah, it's like the good one.
Yeah.
I don't like the squishy ones.
So is jelly bean just like the umbrella term
For
of all those, and then Jelly Belly's just like a brand within that umbrella
I guess so.
term? Wow, I'm discovering a lot of things on this show. Damn, now I want buttered popcorn Jelly Bellies. Because I'm a savage.
I want the cherry one.
Yeah.
I like the cherry one.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's so gross.
Let me look at what we have on our little document today, and
Remember do
let's make sure.
bamboozled? Is that what it is?
Bean Boozled?
Bean Boozled,
No,
yeah.
I have too much autism for that.
I did it with my mom. It was traumatic. The like
Yeah.
barf one,
Mm-hmm.
like actually tasted like barf.
Why would you do that to
I
yourself?
did it with my mom and my grandma. Cause I was like, this is something we can do together.
Oh, that's sad.
But I was like, oh, and then I got the like vomit one. Tasted like vomit. It was disgusting. And it was like buttered popcorn or rotten eggs or like Fruity Tooty
What
or
were your
stinky socks.
This is kind of a deep question.
Mm-hmm.
You can opt out if you want. What were your favorite ways to connect with people as a kid?
Trends
Trends.
that I saw on the internet.
That makes sense.
Yes, that's sad.
You're not like that anymore, though.
No, I'm not. Now I'm just chill.
Yeah.
Just
I wonder if we would have been friends.
yeah, I think we
Yeah.
would have. Yeah, I love you.
Would you have played dress up with me?
Yeah.
I would have flopped around in my oversized shoes with a towel on my head.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My best friend, though, growing up, she had cable and I didn't. So she was into Hannah Montana. And I was like, I guess there's this girl who changes her personality with a blonde wig and her name is Hannah Montana. But I'd never like seen the show. And she had this Hannah Montana wig and she was Hannah Montana for Halloween. And it looked like a creature after a while. That wig went to shit. And I don't know why, but I feel like you were probably like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like I would have vibed with that.
Yeah.
I like that freak in someone. I'm like, oh, you have little Y2K knowledge that I don't know about.
Oh.
I'm here to learn.
I know. Oh, it's fun.
I had to adjust.
Oh, you want to take another Olipop sip for the listeners?
Yeah.
ASMR.
I actually get self-conscious when I eat and drink around people because sometimes I get overstimulated by the sound of eating and drinking and I don't want to do that to anyone else.
Oh, yeah.
I was holding that breath in. Anyway. My filter is so gone right now, but I kind of love it. I like the vibes we have.
Yeah.
You should tell the viewers where we are. Like, what's the setting right now?
We're just in my room with my little sunset lamp on.
Yeah.
And I'm playing with my braids. Can you take this braid out while we're talking?
Yeah, you want to take it apart?
Yeah, I want to see the
bitch,
crib.
I think there's more than just trauma happening here.
What?
I think there's ADHD.
Okay, stop self-diagnosing me on the podcast.
I know. I hope nobody actually takes me seriously.
No, don't take us seriously.
I don't take myself seriously.
Don't take anything we say seriously at all.
Nothing
not
we
even
say
a
is
little bit.
fact. Everything is fantasy.
Yeah.
Delusion.
Yeah, we're just crazy. We don't know what we're talking about. We're just a couple of vegetables with a podcast. Maybe I'm more the vegetable.
I'm more of a fruit.
That's funny.
That was a good one, right?
Anyway, can you take my brain? Can you take it? Yeah, unravel it.
You want me to unravel your brain?
So let's talk about caregivers when you're unraveling my brain.
Okay.
When you're doing a care task. Because I thought it was, on
this
brand
is
for
also
what's going
a
on.
fun little. This is fun sentence.
What's going on in my life right now, Ash? It's transition period.
Jesus Christ.
What is transition period?
Transition period is when we basically reach the end of the summer or the end of the school term, and a bunch of people leave. All at once. And at most jobs, you have a big team of people working all at once. So, if 2 people leave and you normally have 6 people working, great, you still have 4 people working that shift. But for PCAing, it's 1 person every shift. So if one person doesn't show up, you don't have a backup person there. You have to find a backup. And when a bunch of people leave at once, girl. And with the caregiving system that we're using, it's just
the
so
caregiver
bad.
system that we're using. That's
We're
using
using-
us.
Using us.
Guess using me. Oh, my hair's so crimpy.
You like
Can
that?
I see it? Oh, Jesus. What the hell was that?
Tasted like an lollipop.
Oh, I bet.
You want a picture?
Can I see it? No, let me just see it. Okay,
See
hold
it?
keep, pull it forward so I can see it.
Oh, your hair.
Yeah, bead.
Your little mermaid hair. I brushed the microphone on accident.
We should watch Aquamarine.
What is that?
It's kind
Is
of
it
an
Aquaman?
early 2000s mermaid movie.
Like Jason Momoa type shit?
No, it has Emma Roberts in it. And this other black girl, but it's so Y2K. We gotta watch it.
Oh.
It inspired Chapel Rowan's casual music video.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, fun fact.
What do you guys think of the new Sabrina Carpenter video where she kisses Jenna Ortega?
It's like when Ariana Grande kissed that girl.
Honestly, I don't really give a fuck.
Break up
if
with
she's
your
gay
boyfriend
or
and
straight
bored.
or whatever. I do think it's interesting that she's in a monogamous relationship with a man.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like that kind of further enforces the idea that, women on women relationships are not, taken seriously. Because there are men who are yeah, you can sleep with other girls, but not other guys. As if, a relationship with a woman isn't as important. I don't know where I was going with that.
No, you're right. You're true. If I could snap my fingers, I would. I'd be just do it with my mouth instead.
I can snap with my left hand, but not my right hand. I also can't whistle. Can you whistle?
I tried.
Whistle your pistol.
Okay. Well, anyway, I made a new caregiver ad, and it was brat themed. If you're on our Instagram, you might have seen it.
It's Slade.
I'm a desperate little bitch, but basically, just the moral of the story is, it's a weird experience to have to advertise yourself.
Yeah.
Out to the public, whether that's
it's also
in school or on
being
the streets.
someone's caregiver is a very intimate job.
Yeah, or on Facebook, it's taking in little stray cats sometimes.
And
I don't know if that's mean to say, but
most
sometimes
of
that's
them
what it
are
feels
well intentioned. They're not mean
most
people.
of them are really nice.
They're just not good at being a caregiver.
Sometimes you just get
and
weird
that's
ones.
not that doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's just if you don't have the ability to take care of yourself, let alone another person, don't do it.
It's true.
Being able to take care of yourself, if you work in education or healthcare, is the most important thing. And unfortunately, most people who work those jobs are not taking proper care of themselves.
It's true.
That's why everybody at the adult hospitals just looks sad.
It's true. They're ugh.
They look like they're in like purgatory or something. Just walking in a circle.
Sometimes what I feel like when I go into the adult hospitals.
Yeah, me too. I miss the kids' hospital.
Me too. It was easier then.
Minnesota Epilepsy used to be at this building downtown that I really loved, and they switched locations to the suburbs, and I miss the old building so bad. It had a little waterfall in the lobby.
It's crazy.
I really liked that waterfall.
My like little hairs are sticking up right here. Do you see that?
You like it?
It like weirdly gives it like an oomph.
Should I undo your other braid?
Maybe. But like, anyway, I just keep going back to it. I like circle around too. Caregivers and managing all of it is just like a lot, and it's stressful. And a lot of people just like don't take it for granted. I'm like, maybe why you can't show up to brunch that day, or why it's hard for somebody to like show up to class.
It's a serious job because it's
or
like
show
your
up to
life.
an appointment. Yeah,
it's like
true. Like if I don't have care, I don't move. You know.
If you don't have care, everything just stops.
Yeah, it's true. I can't get to where I need to get, or like any of that, or like that's also why it's hard to like maintain a job too. Find a job that I can do, because I really do need a remote job, so I don't have to worry about that.
Understand people being very anti-AI when it comes to caregivers, you know, that care should be from other
Freaks
human
me out
beings.
a little bit,
but you know what? We live under capitalism, and the caregiving infrastructure is broken, and I understand your perspective.
Because AI caregivers secretly.
Like, Jesus Christ, it's
got
like
a plastic side.
What do you do when you don't have someone there to like wipe your ass?
It's true.
Or like help you live,
breathe, eat.
Yeah.
Drink
you
some
have
water.
a very like happy, fulfilling life. Your life isn't tragic, and I don't want
true.
that to be what people take away from
But
this.
what's tragic
And
is
also,
the system of things.
Yes. Say it again.
What's tragic is the system of things.
There we go.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Wow.
Period.
I'm so glad we let that out.
Me too. Ugh, I feel like it just unpacks so much. I like let out fat shit on the internet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here's a fat dump.
A little internet.
Sit with
shit.
that for a second.
That's beautiful. I love your little curls.
Oh,
your little crimps.
Your
little crimps.
My little ropes.
Your little mermaid hair.
You're a little mermaid here. Can you do the other side again? Can you play with the other side?
Yeah.
The other side.
Do you
wants
like
some
when I
attention.
play with your hair?
Yeah, nice. It's comforting.
I always liked that when I was a kid, when like my friends would play with my hair.
Yeah, why don't you play with my hair more often, bitch?
I don't know. I think when it comes to playing with hair, I prefer an invitation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because some people don't want their hair touched.
Well, yeah, but you can still ask.
Yeah.
What's wrong with asking?
I have a story about this.
Okay, go
When I
ahead.
was in high school, I was friends with this girl. I'm not gonna like give her name or whatever. And she was black.
Yeah.
And she also did these like intricate hairstyles. And she was on the cheerleading team. And I asked her if I could touch her hair. I know, crazy, because my parents never taught me not to do that. And I think she felt like she was supposed to let me. And I can't take that back out of the universe, you know? Like, I can't undo it.
Yeah.
But, like, now that after, like, that, now, like, every time it comes to, like, touching someone's hair, I, like, am flashbanged by that memory. And I'm like, this has to have, like, very specific consent, and, like, the uncomfortable feelings I had as a kid stayed with me forever. And I know that, like, I don't know how comfortable she was. And
It's true.
I get nervous, you know.
Okay, guys.
I gotta adjust the microphone.
My hair is like a greasy red pile of yarn. Sorry. Do you like that? Can you move his hand down on the side? I'm trying to inch it down like a
you
little
look like a
salamander.
Monster High dog.
Thank you. Can you push my hair back on the side?
I mean,
Just let me hold a small
I would change
piece.
the glasses.
Oh,
You wanna
look at
hold
my
a
hair.
small piece?
Yeah, I like playing with my hair. It makes me feel grounded.
Grounded.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question?
Why did we start Crypt Pride? Like, why?
Because
does this
people
exist?
need to know the issues that we face.
Yeah.
Because the only way to make change is awareness.
Yeah. Oh my god, wow.
It's
Are you
true.
stroking the little microphone with your little fingernail?
Okay. Calm down. Stroke.
You're like, well, hello there.
Okay.
Oh. You're taking a break from school.
Mhm.
I'm going back to school.
Mhm.
Tell me about.
It's my first time not going back to school my whole life.
Do you feel freed?
Yeah, I feel like I can do a little dance.
Yeah.
Shake a little ass.
I don't know why. I think I feel really vulnerable going back to school.
It's valid. I would too.
I feel like physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
Like walking to school and taking the train to school alone, I feel very vulnerable, especially after like my epilepsy flare-ups over the summer.
Mhm.
I feel more vulnerable, and like the way that I have to get there, like as a AFAB person, it's like not always the most comfortable.
Mhm.
But then also like emotionally, I feel vulnerable because school has always been a place of like trauma.
Trauma indeed.
Like I don't think I ever felt fully
Fulfilled, safe, and taken care of.
I feel like, I mean, obviously anxiety has a genetic component, but school gave me so much anxiety.
Oh, same.
It
I
like
like.
made it so much worse.
Do you still get it?
Still get what?
The anxiety when you go to class to this day.
Yeah.
In your tummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
My
Oh,
chest,
God, yeah.
my
Where it's like people are
shoulders.
around you.
Yeah.
You don't want to be seen.
Yeah.
Because you just feel like you look like an elephant in the room for some reason.
Not that part. Did you feel that way?
Oh, yeah, I
Were you
did.
the only one in a chair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel, like I'm gonna disappoint everyone.
Me too.
Sorry, I know this is deep as fuck, but I think
true.
we both have a lot of
Trauma.
feelings around like school, and that's a big part of people's lives. That's
Yeah.
like, I mean, we're 22. That's most of our life
Mm-hmm.
was taken up, like in these places.
It's true.
And it wasn't a good experience.
Mm-mm. I don't want to go back.
You want to talk about that?
I just want my degree. I just still have to take two
You only have
classes.
2 classes, yeah.
It's just so annoying.
And you already like got your cap and gown and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just those 2 classes. I wish you could just get them waived.
Me too.
They're not even like related to your degree.
They're not.
I
It's
need
like
some
fucking
morality pop.
insane.
I also wish that like asking for help was easier.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people always get mad, like, well, why didn't you ask for help?
Yeah, well.
Especially at school.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, I've been taught that when I do ask for help, it can get me nowhere or worse, in trouble.
Or like tests.
Oh.
Where they're like, you can't ask for help. And I'm like, but then you were like, yeah. It's a mindfucker. No.
I, like, wrote down all these things that I wanted to talk about today, and I'm also noticing that they're, like, all tying together. Like, I wrote down, like, asking for help as a subject to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, school, and, like, caregivers, and, like, all these things are involved with each other. What's the name of the, like, caregiver person you had when you were in school? The
SEA.
SEA?
Yeah.
Did you like any of your SEAs?
Yeah, I like some of them. They were nice. Some of them were kind of weird, but some of them were nice.
Do you have any, like,
Stories?
oh,
Or
you want
what?
to tell a story? 'Cause
Oh,
you can
wait,
do
what were you?
that.
What were you about to get on?
I don't know. I like hearing you talk shit.
Can you put my bed down again? What do you mean you like when I talk shit? Well, I don't want to call anybody out. Because at the end, I feel like everybody was just trying their best, you know? Left-handed plays for, like, what so little knowledge there is.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Keep
It's
my knees
never...
up against my
I
stomach.
mean, we've talked about this before. It's never the workers.
Keep my knees against my
It's
stomach.
always the system.
It's true. Careful. Oh, my
Is your
bones
knee
are
okay?
popping. Yeah, this is such, like, a real podcast. It's like the inside of a disabled person's life. You can't see anything, you can only hear it.
I think it's important to me. Is that important to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep it right up just like a little bit.
That's another thing is like the disabled people that are shown in media, it's not very realistic.
Yeah. It's true. Like atypical. Thank you. We talked about that last episode.
We talk shit about every episode is just us talking shit about atypical. It's been 38 minutes. If you want to do a 40-minute episode, we can stop at that. I want to make sure you...
Well, guys, the last episodes we feel like have been so long.
Yeah.
This week it's just kind of short and sweet, just like us. You know?
That's okay.
Just like that.
We're not always going to reach like a... I mean, we don't really have a time goal. We
No,
just
we
talk
don't. We
and
just
then
talk.
we stop when we get tired.
Yeah.
And that's just what you're going to have to
Yeah,
expect.
yeah, that's just what you're gonna have to accept, okay? Because we're disabled, that's the whole point. It's the whole fucking point, okay? It's the whole point. We're not gonna reach your content goals maybe all the time, because we're being realistic here. We are. We might not meet all your guys' needs at the times that you want, but we'll try our damn best. Yeah. Because we love all of our Kryptonians.
You had a long ass week.
Yeah. Tired.
Tired of living.
Shit. It's like Marley and me. I'm like, put me down already.
Oh, Jesus.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bella.
I'm just kidding. Why did I stroke your tit like that? Fuck, why am I drooling outside my mouth? Can you wipe
Are you
it?
good?
A lot's going on right now.
Around your little face. There we go.
Wait, oh, that is your boob. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, you like to flop your hand on that side.
Okay. Well, everyone, we'll see you next week. Sorry for the chaos.
Love you guys. Bye.